Good morning, Wildcats. I am Berkeley. Today is Friday, February 7th. Today we will be following a Day 2 schedule. It's time for us to honor our country by standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, and we will return to bring you the morning announcements in just a moment. Please keep bringing in newspapers for the art department. Thank you. The PTO is selling discounted Hershey Park admission tickets and meal tickets this year. The sale will be open until midnight on March 26th. More information and the link to purchase tickets can be found on the PTO webpage. Attention all junior high track participants. If you are interested in preseason conditioning trainings with Mr. Schuler, please report to Mr. Coleman's room to receive a calendar on training sessions. Let's go over to Sophia to see what is being served for lunch today.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today for lunch, we have fried chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy, seasoned broccoli and stuffing, and a fish sandwich, with sides of pepper strips, Caesar salad, and chilled pears. Now back to the news desk.
Thank you, Sophia. It is time for Spirit Week. Earn Wildcat points for your team by participating in next week's Spirit Week. Monday is Blue Out Day. Wear your all blue clothing. Tuesday is National White Shirt Day. Wear your favorite white shirt. Wednesday is Winter Hat Day. Wear your winter hats. Thursday is Pattern Day. Wear your polka dot, stripe, or any other pattern. Friday is Valentine's Day. Wear your pink, white, and red clothing. Remember that Dallas Town apparel always counts and no costumes. Student council members, please remember to count for your team. Your local American Legion is running an essay contest now through February 21st. See the librarian in the Middle School Learning Commons for any details or any questions. Little Mermaid tickets can be purchased online. The link to order tickets will be on the Dallastown Area Middle School website. Any FBLA member who wants to enter the Husky Dog Pound competition should create an e-hall pass during Wildcat period to meet with Mrs. Connolly. Today is the last day of the food drive for our PTO to help support the backpack program. Currently, the 7th grade team in the lead is Team Velocity, and the current 8th grade team in the lead is a tie between teams Voyager and Invictus. Which teams will win a fun Wildcat period activity? Find out next week. We now have the weekly positive paw drawings from our awesome school counselors.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm glad to hear Team Velocity is in a tie or kind of in the lead with can drives. I wonder if there's a correlation between counselors and amount of food being brought in. Velocity's my team. You do have Team Endeavor. That's correct. And then Mrs. Heisey has Team Invictus. So who knows? Who knows who it's going to be? Hopefully you can root for your favorite counselor and Team Velocity will come be victorious. Mr. Weinmiller and I got in a heated debate. And I don't know how we're going to have an informal poll, but we're going to have to somehow figure out an answer to this question. I believe that the brand Nike is only pronounced Nike. Mr. Weinmiller, what do you think it's called?
I actually didn't know what it was called. I think I've heard it referred to as Nike or Nike, and I never asked before. And the other day I mistakenly said Nike. Mr. Gray freaked out.
I lost all my hair.
Last 3 hairs fell out, like the Homer Simpson style, just out.
Yes.
And so the debate isn't really about whether it's Nike or Nike, because then we Googled it. The internet has the answer.
No, it's Nike.
It's really about whether or not people actually knew that it was definitely Nike and not Nike. So
he's just trying to plead his case. It is Nike. So when you see Mr. Weinmiller or myself, please let us know if it's Nike or Nike. No one calls it Nike. It's Nike. And with that, a heated debate will be settled here at the middle school. We have a few minutes. We're going to pull our positive pause. These students are being respectful, responsible, and showing integrity in everything that they do. When your name is called, please come up to the counseling office at the end of morning announcements. You ready? Mr. Nike? Let's do it. All right. First one up. Ramesses Antonio from Team Voyager for Mrs. Rogers.
Next one is Xander Menser from Team Phoenix, Mrs. Shortino. Congratulations.
Libby Jones from Team Velocity from Mrs. Matico.
Hadley Slanker from Team Invictus, Mrs. Who do we have there? Mrs. Ruth. Okay. Congratulations.
Maddie Schischler from Team Legacy from Mr. Cohen.
We have back-to-back Legacy winners. Ellie Griesman, Team Legacy from Mr. Cohen.
Xander Roberts from Team Inspiration from Mr. Voles.
Connor Fegley, Team Ambition, Mrs. Russell.
We are on our last two here, so these teacher winners will receive a trophy and a pass for free jeans. The last two here, mine is Emerson Dunkerley from Team Synergy from Miss Reynolds.
And our last winner, also a teacher winner, Malaysia Toro from Mrs. Myers. So congratulations to all of our winners this week. Just so you know, Wildcat Way Day coming up on the 28th. Remember, respect, responsibility, integrity. Need to make sure you don't have any discipline issues. No more than one detention. If you have more than one, you're not going to be able to participate. Also, no failing grades. You have to be passing all of your classes. Hopefully you have A's, but definitely no failures in order to participate. About, I think, Monday, you'll start choosing your activities, and we'll get that all locked in. So keep demonstrating respect, responsibility, integrity, and I'm hoping you can all enjoy that day together with us. So have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Be good to each other, and we'll see you soon.